Yo, what's up, movie people? I hope you're doing well. I want to do a quick review of a new documentary that just came out. It's called Still, a Michael J. Fox story. So before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help it a lot, but let's get right to the review.
Parkinson's disease. I told Tracy the news. In sickness and in health.
Alright, so the plot of this documentary follows Michael J. Fox, a basically beloved actor and advocate, and it explores his personal and professional triumphs, while it basically explains what happened to him and how he got Parkinson's disease and how it affected his acting and his personal life. So this is like the first documentary I've seen this year, and the first documentary I've seen in a while, because I'm not a big going out and finding documentaries type of person to watch. Like, if I can find one that I want to watch, then I'll watch it. And this is one that I really wanted to watch because I wanted to hear Michael J. Fox's story about Parkinson's disease and how it's affecting him and his personal life, because I heard he does have a book. But I wanted to watch this documentary because it did show at a couple festivals, and I've heard some really good things about this. And it's basically him telling his story of what happened and how it affected him. So I was just really interested in checking this one out, and it's distributed by Apple, and I'm pretty sure Apple helped produce it, and Apple does make really good stuff, except Ghosted. We don't like Ghosted. Ghosted is bad. But back onto the review here. I feel like the plot is really good here because Michael J. Fox is able to tell his own story and own life, about what happened to him in this time, and how it affected him, and how the Parkinson's basically developed and started developing even more, and how he had to take so much medicine just to not show how Parkinson's was affecting him on his acting roots during his live TV days. And I feel like that was an amazing way to tell his story. And I really liked seeing him actually talk to the camera with an interviewer behind the camera. I felt like that helped us emphasize with what he was going through and how it is for him in his life. And of course, the cast here, it's a documentary. It's Michael J. Fox. His wife's in it. His kids are in it. You see archive footage. And onto the kind of archive footage, I feel like the blend of archive footage and the interviews of today and talking to Michael J. Fox were really well put together. I liked how you got to basically see kind of how his early life went, how he grew up, and how he made it to Hollywood, because there's stuff in here that I did not know happened to him, because he basically kind of made it to Hollywood. He got a couple roles, and then he basically just kind of got really poor. He did not have a lot of money. He struggled a lot. He talks about this a lot, and then he basically got his rise to fame with his multiple shows, and then Back to the Future, of course. That's his most beloved role, his best role in my opinion. And there's even stories in here about him only getting 3 hours of sleep for 3 months, going in between roles from Back to the Future and on his different shows. And I felt like that was awesome to hear his highs in this, but also hear his lows of his Parkinson's. But I love how he just tells his story and how Parkinson's, he's not letting it affect him. He's still doing stuff. In this documentary, he even talks about he doesn't want to stop trying. He goes to therapy in this documentary. He talks about falling down a lot. He gets hurt a lot. He talks about that a lot because he just doesn't want to give up, which I really commend with him. He's not letting Parkinson's affect his daily life. He's still going about it and trying to just do his normal life. And I really do think that's awesome. And I like how he can just let that all out in this one documentary. And as I said, the blend of archive footage and the actual footage of today was done really well. And I felt like this story was just an awesome story to hear. And onto the runtime, this is about an hour and a half. I felt like the pace moved by really, really fast. I really didn't feel like I felt like I was really in it the whole time I was watching the documentary. And I had a great time watching it, learning all these stories about Michael J. Fox, about his present life, his past life, and what happened with him in getting Parkinson's disease, how it affected him. I really enjoyed it. I would have taken another hour and a half just him explaining his stories, because he has a good way of explaining his life stories, and I really did enjoy it a lot. So overall, with this short review of this documentary, I really did enjoy it a lot. I feel like the plot is just it's good to hear. If you like Michael J. Fox, you should go out and watch this, because it's good to hear about his story and how it all affected him And I feel like everyone did a good job. The director really did a good job making this documentary feel like really short, but like actually you get to see his whole life flash right between your eyes, and I really did enjoy that. And props to the whole crew for making this documentary. It's just a great story. So overall, I'm gonna give still a Michael J. Fox story a 4 out of 5. Yeah, I'm really floored by this documentary. As I said, haven't seen a documentary in a long time, and this was a really good like start back to watching documentaries. I might go check out some more, but let me know if you guys watch this and what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.